Let's see if we're actually streaming here this time. Uh, I'll reload the page. Says offline. Oh, and here we go.
Hooray. Yep, it's starting for me too.
Okay, cool. All right. So yes, welcome to the channel. We're just getting started here. We're gonna play some Dark Souls. We're gonna die a lot. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
That's the game.
Also, that sounds like the game. Hey, do a favor, because I just listened in on the stream just briefly. Turn my volume down by about, 40% of what it is right now, probably.
Got it.
Because I was just a little bit loud.
All right, try now.
All right.
So that should be a little bit better audio balance.
Hold on, listening to it right now, and I am talking words so that I can hear.
Talking the words.
Yes, we have to talk many words.
All the words, all the talking, all the time.
Hold. Maybe about 20% lower.
Okay. We'll fine tune this.
Yes. Also, hi everyone.
Yes, hello.
If there is anyone on the stream, sorry, we're just getting started here.
Yep. All right.
Getting audio volumes worked out.
That happens. I should probably put it on the standby page while we're doing all this junk.
It is okay.
It is okay now. Okay.
Dark Souls has a cool intro page, so they can look at that instead.
It's true. Now watch us all get blown away by the incredibly loud sound effects. Oh, that wasn't too bad.
No, it wasn't.
I adjusted that.
Although I admit I'm not actually going to be able to hear anything because I can't think if I hear my voice echoing back at me.
That's true.
So, yeah, I'm just going to get a mute stream.
Okay, well...
Tragic.
We are in the Undead Burg with about 3.5 hours-ish in here. So let's see what we can do. As I recall...
Forward, go storm the Undead Burg.
Storm
the castle.
We're gonna storm the castle. I've got 260 souls because I lost all of mine. I've got 13 fire bombs, no black fire bombs, and 1 gold pine resin left. Let's see if we can actually make it to the Taurus Demon without using all of our Estus.
I believe in you. You can do it.
Spoilers, we won't be able to. Oh.
Okay, so hold on. Before you get too far going,
yeah.
How much I'm inclined to simply not say anything about things unless you ask me to, okay? Does that sound like a reasonable rule set for...
That's reasonable. This game is like what, 5 years old now?
No. I'm not talking about spoilers. I mean, I think I think probably everybody who's watching has seen this played through a gajillion times, but in terms of any gameplay advice.
Oh, you mean backseat driving? Yeah, that's fine. All right. I will occasionally ask for advice, but yeah.
I wouldn't backseat drive, but occasionally I'll be tempted to be like, oh, a good strategy is, which is backseat driving in denial.
Yeah. Well, that's fine too. If you've got something like, oh, he's just running himself into a wall here, feel free to be like, hey, would you like some advice?
Sure, that sounds like a good strategy.
Hey, I managed to kick somebody's shield off. That felt really good.
You're a badass.
And I forgot the button combination.
And yeah, that's a really good way to deal with those guys. It's
got him. It's forward and right bumper.
You got it.
Or someone who plays Bloodborne likes to say, it's, don't get don't get fancy, mash R1.
Yeah, that that often works a surprising amount of the time.
So is this dude here who we can buy things from?
There, still keeping. Go ahead. Never heard.
Yeah, let's buy some junk. We'll buy. Maybe I'll buy a little bit of repair powder. Oh, that's 500. I don't really have enough for that. But we will buy some fear bombs. We'll buy 6 fire bombs.
Go get them firebombs.
And I've already gotten. I can't get the bottomless box. Can't get the toolbox. Don't really need a dagger. I'm kind of out of arrows. That doesn't seem right.
Doomed. You're just totally doomed. Tragedy.
I'll buy some arrows. We'll buy 20 arrows. Okay. And don't really need any of this junk.
Oh, thank you very much. Come back soon.
Come back soon.
He's probably my least favorite merchant in terms of voicing.
He's a lot worse than what are you buying?
No, he's definitely the best one.
What are you selling? I'm really ticked off with Capcom that they got rid of that guy in subsequent.
I don't know. Like I'm my Capcom Resident Evil feelings are probably unpopular right now. So it's like, because I only started playing with Resident Evil 4, and I really liked the sort of cheesy action movie vibe they had going. I thought they were great.
Oh yeah,
And
lots of people liked it for that, and 6 is not that.
Well, 6 is sort of that. Like 6 actually is pretty close to it in terms of tone. They just really foobarred the mechanics.
Yeah.
And then gave all the zombies guns in half the stages, and so that wasn't very fun. But when it wasn't doing that, it was if it only used the same Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5 mechanics, it would have been real good, I thought.
Yeah. Hello, Maverinthia. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, Maverinthia. Welcome. We're
still here
today. And yes, we still exist and have not been killed, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, small victories.
Small victories.
Oh God. No,
miss the boss.
You did not miss the boss. You missed us mucking around with audio and trying to get the stream to work. Oh, golly! I need more poise. I also need more endurance, so I'm not like just slow rolling all over the place. Oh well. Let's see. I remember there's this dude in here who likes to come up and stab me. Take that, Sir Stabbington the Stabbist.
I don't think that's actually his name.
It's his name now!
Okay, you renamed him and also killed him. That seems like an oddly disrespectful combination.
Yes, well. Hello, Grimeow! Welcome back.
Hi, Grimeow. How are you?
The gang's all here.
We did it.
So yeah, we're still wandering around in this place. Just the grindiest of grindy places. Rest in peace, Sir Stabbist.
Poor Sir Stabist. What did anybody ever do to him?
Oh my god, I stabbed him with a spear. That's what I did to him.
Okay, that's a good point.
Oh my god. How does he get priority over my giant fucking lance?
I believe in you. Also, so this is kind of fun because I can hear you reacting before I know what you're reacting to.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm like, oh yeah, that was that axe chop is what got priority over your lance.
Oh.
I just saw it.
Um,
I'm having to sort of guess what you're reacting to based on my knowledge of the game. It's kind of fun.
yeah. Oh, I'm doing okay. Yeah, my ankle feels a little bit better. I took a lot of ibuprofen.
The
Um,
the good stuff,
yes, good
by
stuff.
which I mean
TM.
the non-prescription stuff.
And we are medicating with lots of fire bombs to the face. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get some Estus in us here. Yeah, we're just chilling out. Hopefully we will kill the Taurus demon and move on to something vaguely more interesting than this particular section of the game. Yeah, I know it's kind of self-defeating to medicate with fire bombs to the face, but everybody's got their vices. Let's see, nobody dropped any good stuff. Oh wait, no, they dropped some good stuff back there. I wonder what sort of good stuff they've got.
I
We got a
imagine it's not
firebomb.
actually that good stuff.
And we got another Hollow Warrior Waistcloth. I hope
I dare you to fight a giant knight.
I have already attempted the Giant Knight, and he wrecked me.
Dare you to try it again.
Pretty soundly, because I don't know how to backstab. Like at all.
He's if you figure out the trick to parrying, that's another good way to do it for him. But that is also something that takes quite a bit of fine tuning. So,
Ow. Okay, I'm just gonna get stomped by these guys.
oh yeah, you went down the scary way, man.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh,
Yeah,
there's lots of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the tower and snipe a couple of them out. First, to collect our stuff. Hello.
Oh, you died.
Yeah.
Tragic. You died.
The thing about dying in Dark Souls is it makes certain enemies just like really perfunctory. Like you're just like going into the office and saying hi and stabbing people. Like
Yep.
like hi George, hi Fred, hi Amy.
Yep. you know them. They're like, hey buddy, how you doing?
Yep. Just
to the face.
well, when'd you punch in today? Oh, you're getting some overtime. Good.
Boop.
Okay. Not gonna bother with the shieldy dudes. There's some... I think I just saw something glowing over here. But I don't... Maybe I missed it. Maybe I imagined it. Maybe it was fire.
It was probably fire.
It was most likely fire, yes.
There's lots of that because it's the age of fire still.
Yeah. Down with the fire. Rage against the fire machine. Actually, I'm looking forward to not lighting the fire.
Right.
Although I don't think I can do that in this one. But I don't know.
Tragic. No, yeah, you can actually. You can choose not to, but you might not like that choice in this particular one.
Yeah, I've heard the route you have to follow in this one to do that is like
Well,
particularly nasty.
well, you can actually do it regardless of whether you actually see all the story stuff to sort of figure out why you might want to. You can just not light the fire at the end without ever doing the thing, and you still get the ending. It's just sort of like in this one, it's not like the peaceful sort of this is enough. It's sort of a different ending.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I gotta go on mute just for half a second while I deal with an audio thing. One moment.
That is cool. I'll be here. Ow. Getting stabbed. All hail Dark Lord Topo. Yes, pretty much. But also just fuck the gods.
I mean, okay, just because I always like take the dark ending and become the evil overlord doesn't mean everybody else has to.
Yeah. Where were my souls? They were over this way. So we're gonna drink some Sunny D, and then we're gonna go up the stairway. Say hello to our friend who has already procced on us somehow. Am I using that word correctly? I don't do the competitive gaming.
Aggroed, I think, is the term you're looking for.
Ah, proc is something different.
Yeah,
Do I not have my bow equipped? Oh, that's right. I de-equipped it for equip load stuff. Hold on. Short. That means I also need to put some arrows on. Wooden arrows. Okay, can I get them in the face this time? Nope. Not like that. That worked.
you did it.
Yep, I got them both.
These poor guys.
Oh, nope, please don't. Oh god. I forgot that they actually do come up the tower.
Yes, they do. They're friendly like that. Aw.
I kept trying to use my shield and it was just like, oh, you want to shoot this guy in the face with an arrow? I'm like, no!
Poor buddy. Oh.
Oh, it's good stuff.
They love you.
They're so happy to see me. Oh, by the way, they come up the tower. Thank you! This is very helpful. I really wish they would get hurt by the fire bombs, too. Ow! Stop that! There. How do you like it? Interrupt your attack animations. Quang. Yeah, I suppose if I were more used to things like fighting games and etc., where you have to like control space and watch animations and all this other stuff, I'd be a little bit more like.
Well, that's one way to think about it, and I mean, I find it a pretty useful way to think about it. But like, I mean, it works to think about it like a little bit more in universe and a little bit less gamey too. I find it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's a form of patience. It's if I try to stab this guy before he stabs me, he's gonna be able to sneak his sword in. Whereas if I wait him out and block with my shield, I'm gonna be able to knock him off balance and uh, and use that opportunity to attack.
Right.
And you can translate that into, oh, this guy has an attack whose opening frames are really quick and deceptive, but then my attack takes longer to start up. You can translate it into all that, but
Right. Or you
but
can just be like,
you can just be like, oh, he's got a sword. He's faster than my spear, so I should wait.
yeah. And then there's Bloodborne, where in universe it's just like, nope, kill it, kill it, kill it dead.
Yeah, just press R1, please.
Kill it now. Hack it to bits.
Oh, you're behind him? Press and hold R2. Then keep pressing R1.
Oh no!
What did you do? What did you do? No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Let's
I
see.
survived that.
Hold on, I'm waiting for it. Okay, you're going up the ladder. You're walking over. You're gonna fight the firebomb guys. Oh, oh, that was fun. Good job.
Oh, wow.
Good times.
That was good. This is a thing. Hi. Right. Can I stab you through this? Sort of. Whoa, I'm not dead somehow. Lucky! Stab that guy in the armpit.
Aw, poor guy. Don't stab him in the armpit. That's mean.
It was a little mean. Just a little mean.
Besides, it was more the kidney region, which is where you were stabbing him.
I suppose the kidney would be a better place to stab somebody.
In terms of
Fewer bones.
Fataling, you know.
You have my stuff. I'd like it back now, please. Thank you.
He doesn't have the stuff. He just has an item he had.
No, the
I
guy with my
think they
souls.
probably have kidneys. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I was reacting to your delayed picking up of an item. I don't know. I don't actually. I'm having trouble conceptualizing this whole, like, I'm 15 seconds behind thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
But yeah.
Oh, you got stabbed.
I did.
In the belly.
I meant to guard and I drank some Sunny D instead.
To be fair, Sunny D really tasty.
Yeah, especially when it comes in a stone bottle lit on fire.
From within.
Yeah. It's good. Hi there.
So would you like a point of advice?
Absolutely.
Okay, so spears are really nice because of what, at least on my stream you just did, you can sort of poke at them from while holding the spear up.
Right.
Or while holding the shield up. But it's really going to cost a lot of stamina, right? Because your stamina doesn't recover nearly as quickly when your shield is being held up, right?
Right.
So a really valuable skill to learn, and it takes a little while to get used to, but eventually it can come to be second nature. Is dropping and raising your shield, sort of while battle is going on,
Right.
and typically it's like if you wait for them to strike, bounce off their shield, make your attack, you'll normally have a couple frames, or I'm sorry, I used the word frame.
Yeah.
You'll normally have some time like between when they strike again to sort of hold your shield down and get some stamina back. And for
Right.
especially spear and shield, that really tends to save your life down the line. But like all things, it does take getting used to. You normally your instinct says to just hold L1 the whole time.
Right, and turtle.
Yep.
But I got it. I did it. I got the things. I'm gonna get these things too. And I'm not gonna deal with the firebomb guys on the top of the thing anymore because I don't really get anything for dealing with them.
A true fact.
Got to re-educate myself. Used to like Metroid, where you go through and you kill all the things so you can get all of the health and missile drops that they have.
Yep.
Marinthia posts
Turtle emote. Yay.
Yay.
Do I have the turtle emote? I'm gonna look for it. I do not, but I've got a frog emote.
You got a frog? Bum, ba, da, da, dum, bum, bum, bum.
The frog on Twitch doesn't look nearly as cool as that frog. It's very sad.
True. It's difficult for a real frog to be as cool as Frog. Oh my god, that frog is terrifying.
Yeah, right?
Try playing through Dark Souls 3 with a bandit's dagger. It looks fun. Oh boy. I've seen people playing this game with a dagger and like practically naked, and it looks like
Okay, so if you got the bleed enchantment way up, like I've seriously wanted to do a Priscilla's dagger run, but the problem is that there's just no way to get Priscilla's dagger early, and so like you've gotta basically get through to Anor Londo before you can get it. And by that time, you've already beaten like three-quarters of the bosses.
Right.
And so it's not as like I wish they would give you the option of like after you beat the game. I wish they would let you start over from original soul level and without the added difficulty of New Game Plus, but keep all your items just so that you could do cool builds for the entire game without having to deal with the more difficulty.
Huh.
But that's because I'm a little weenie. Like, I always do that. I get to, like, New Game Plus in Dark Souls, and I'm like, oh, this is hard and doesn't make me feel super powerful. I'm gonna quit. And so that's... Like, I've already played the first version of Dark Souls. Like, I've already played the game once. And, like, I've already had that, it's time to struggle against, really difficult odds, and I want to... have a really hard experience. When I do New Game Plus in games, I want to be able to like nuke everything with one hit. Like that's what I want to do.
Like Chrono Trigger.
Exactly. Like that's your reward for beating the game is that you get to go back to the beginning and just sort of blow everything up.
Yeah, which is fun. Grimmel says she loves daggers. Yeah, like I think daggers are cool. I'm just not twitchy enough to use them effectively. Like in hack and slash games, I'm way more of a button masher and like, oh my god, dodge out of the way of everything.
Well,
kind of thing. Whereas with dagger, it feels like you've got to like be really precise. I'm not precise. But Meverinthia, you're talking about the Death Scythe. Do you mean like the Gravelord's sword? Because I know you can get that like right off the bat if you just run through the catacombs and never look back.
You can get a big scythe doing a similar thing.
You have to dodge a ton with daggers though. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could get used to that. The problem is I like being able to stand back a little bit of a distance and kill things. I'm not as much into the like get in their face and hit them bunches. Although that is a perfectly valid and fun way to play. Actually, I might be bullshitting entirely here because I don't really think about how I'm playing. I kind of just do stuff.
Oh, good. You know about the ladder. Good job.
Yes.
I wasn't going to tell you if you didn't know. I just was happy to see that you did. Because I definitely didn't know about the ladder like the first 4 times I played this game.
Oh, I remember.
And then somebody was like, hey, you should climb the ladder. And I said, what ladder? And I was like, oh. And that's the story of how I learned to plunging attack the Taurus demon.
Yes.
Which I found out that if you get the Black Knight Great Axe early, also again through running through the Gravelord's area,
Yeah.
you totally kill him in 1 hit if you do a plunging attack with him.
Oh my
It's really
god, that
fun.
sounds amazing.
It's like the most satisfying thing on the planet.
It's like,
Just
fuck
a light
you!
I mean, because the Black Knight's Great Axe is just, I mean, it's already a weapon that's like, oh, I'm going to destroy everything.
Okay, I don't think plunging attack with the spear is going to be a good idea, and
I think it would work. Like, I mean, I think plunging attacks do just like lots of damage, no matter what. You got to time it right though. Got to wait till he's like right under.
yeah. Gro just hates big, slow weapons. I can definitely empathize with that. I would much rather be fast with weapons than...
I'm the super opposite. I'm always like, give me the highest strength weapon. I want all the great hammers. Let's go.
You can backstab with the scythe? That sounds... Oh god, that sounds grisly. Although, that's actually one of the things I kind of like about from what I've seen of Bloodborne, one of the first big trick weapons you get, what the hell is it? The meat cleaver thing. It's just kind of like, oh, this is
saw cleaver.
This is an axe and a scythe and a saw. You're not patient enough to wait for the big weapons to hit. Yeah, like just sort of like
Yeah, why JoJo's reference? Why?
Because I haven't even watched that darn show, and it's already like, we gotta run. Up, please, up faster.
I can't see what's going on yet, but I know exactly what's going on.
Okay, plunge R1. Got him. Oh god. Run.
I think.
Can I firebomb you? Please? Nope. Oh god. Dodge. Nope. Dead. Very dead.
You didn't survive this one, did you?
I didn't. But I got some damage in. And I'm even on firebombs. So
that's good.
Yeah. So let's try that again.
A bonus. Yeah, in Monster Hunter, I actually like, that's oddly enough one where I haven't really fully gotten used to the really large weapons. I'm an insect glaive weenie. Though I switched to bow and arrow in Generations.
I don't think
I kind of want to.
You kind of want to what?
Kind of want to learn Greatsword with if Double Cross comes out stateside as, I don't know what they'd localize it to. I kind of hope they localize it to Double Generations, because that would just make me laugh. But if it comes out stateside, they added a new hunter style that's all about like sheathing and unsheathing. Apparently, if I've read correctly, and that's what greatswords are all about. So I kind of want to see if I can learn greatsword with that.
That sounds
Also,
interesting.
man, you got firebombed.
I did. But I don't know if I could really get into Monster Hunter simply because, like, I think the monsters are too cute. I don't want to kill them. And...
Oh, wait until you fight them the first time. Well, no, some of them are cute, but some of them are really cute. But like, there's no love lost between me and Rathalos. I'd happily kill Rathalos every time. Like,
Not bad, huh?
Just a big, silly bag of dicks is what he is. I hate Rathalos so much. Yes, you can technically capture them, and it doesn't specify what happens when you capture them, but most of the quests want them for research, and also you still get materials from them when you capture them, so
Oh,
I'll leave it to your imagination.
it's like Pokemon Go. You just grind them up into candy.
That's right. And sometimes it doesn't let you capture them. Sometimes, like, the only thing to do is kill them. Like, the really big ones.
Yeah.
And everything. But, like, some of the monsters in Monster Hunter are really cute. But others, like, others do a really, really good job of being super intimidating. Like, I mean, one of my favorite experiences, Monster Hunter 4 had a critter that was sort of the big last one called Dalamador, and oh man, that, like, it's still just one of the best boss fights in a game I've experienced. It was just so cool the first time you play it.
Oh yeah.
It'd be big. Oh golly, you don't care about spoilers, do you?
Not at all.
And Maverinthia Grimiao. I'm sorry, I can't speak the name that I just learned how to say. Y'all wouldn't mind a Monster Hunter spoiler if you haven't already.
I don't think Grimiao is interested in playing Monster Hunter from what conversations we've had.
No worries, I just didn't want to, because it's really cool. Like, it's a giant snake dragon that's the size of a mountain, and you fight it like on top of a mountain, and so it's it like is slowly destroying the mountain around you by constricting around it, and oh lord, like
that
the terrain
sounds...
shifting, it's so cool. It summons like meteors from the sky, and that, oh man, it's a crazy boss fight.
That sounds
It's
really
really
wild.
It's really, yeah, it's highly rated. You could like, you can YouTube it. I mean,
Okay, I'll probably do that later.
A significant amount of the YouTube is going to be like a guy smacking a claw with a sword, but you know that. That's Monster Hunter for you. But it's still just really cool. I'm all pumped about it.
Some of the systems in Monster Hunter sound really interesting, like the sort of very localized, like, directed damage that you can do. Like,
It's a fun game. It's a fun game. I enjoy it. Also, I need to step away from the mic just a second. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. We'll try and storm the castle while you're gone. So, you've watched a bunch of it already. Yeah, I mean, I imagine it gets streamed a lot because it's super popular. Okay, we'll get our firebombs out. We'll go take care of the dudes up top. Yeah, I don't know how many Monster Hunter games there are. There's like a bajillion, aren't there? Like, um, yeah, I don't know. I'm not super familiar with it. But what I'd like, oh, run away, run away, run away. What I'd really like is a game where, oh my God, he's gonna get me. He didn't get me. What I'd really like is, oh, he got up here. This is bad. Oops. He's a burly looking fella. I hadn't gotten a really good look at him before. Well, we'll do that again. Ow. But what I would like is a game like Monster Hunter or Dark Souls or something like that, but where you can just like explore the world, like you don't have to kill everything. I think that would be that'd be super cool. And like, I mean, I guess that's basically what Pokemon is like, but with these sorts of mechanics and stuff for moving around and interacting with things. I think that could be really fun. Maybe a bit more focused in terms of control on like traversal. So, you know, things like climbing and jumping and moving around. That'd be really cool. Oh my God. Died to the first 5 mobs. There's even a Monster Hunter MMO. I thought they all were MMOs. Like, I thought they were all multiplayer online whatsits. Did I have that wrong? Doop. Hop. Multiplayer does not equal MMO. Yeah, I know. But I mean, like, I don't know. I thought they were all sort of designed that way. It's a different setup. Okay.
Right, I'm back.
Cool. We were just talking about whether or not Monster Hunters were MMOs to begin with, or and I was informed that they are not.
I typically wouldn't think of them in the same category. I mean, you're never ever gonna see more than 3 other players at a time in a Monster Hunter. So, like, you don't have anything like giant lobbies,
Right.
and like it just feels very different, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I've not really played Phantasy Star Online except for a couple times obsessively offline on the GameCube version. Like,
I remember that.
Area.
I remember the bunch of us getting together to play that because you were like big into Phantasy Star from the generation from the Genesis, And I was
Yeah.
like, what is this thing? And you're like, oh, I don't know, but Phantasy Star is good. You should probably try it. And I was like, cool. And I was like, wait, why are all these people just kind of like, go here and do this same repetitive thing over and over? He says,
Yeah.
killing the same enemies over and over in.
Yeah, but this is a little different. At least a little different.
Yeah, Phantasy Star was a lot clunkier, at least on the GameCube version. I
Well,
don't
it
know
was
if
no. That's pretty accurate to how it was on Dreamcast as well. Is Mario Kart an MMO? That's a good question.
that is
That's
a good
one.
question.
It's one for the ages.
I don't know.
Sorta. You can
think-
play it massively online.
Wait, you can?
I mean, with up to 8 other people, I think, or
That's-
7 other people.
That does not count.
That's sort of like,
Yeah,
sort of like
no.
a massively multiplayer.
She's
You
making
know,
a
8
she's
8 versus a million. That's sort of like it.
that's a LAN party.
That's true.
But no, she's making the point that my reasoning earlier for why Monster Hunter was an MMO was incorrect.
Yeah, that kind of is. Oh, sorry. But I mean, you might not have like it's Monster Hunter is I find like just an incredibly poorly explained game series, even inside itself. Like even when you start playing multiplayer, it's, like even when you start playing it, it just does such a bad job of explaining what it is. You know?
Oh, good. So it's
Um,
one of those super dense sort of.
Well,
games.
I don't think it really needs to be. Like in I would say in Dark Souls, the inaccessibility is at least part of the appeal. Like it's used for, like I think it's at least helps the aesthetic a little bit, which doesn't necessarily mean that it's 100% a good thing, but like it's filling into a very intentional sense of intimidation, whereas Monster Hunter menus are just like awful. They're the worst menus on the planet.
Menus generally are pretty bad.
Oh, you have no idea. Like, okay, you know the menus that Dark Souls has?
Yeah, that are kind of.
Oh, okay, these Dark Souls has glorious, perfectly transparent, easily understood menus compared to Monster Hunters.
Oh God.
The UI is just so rough. I mean, and yeah, the new Maverinthia is right. The new ones are like steps, right? But the steps are never, oh, let's make this game clearer and more intuitive to get around in. The steps are always, oh, let's add a bunch of text explanation ahead of the horrible menus and UI so that people will have a chance of knowing how to use the
Right.
And I mean that comes from a whole lot of I don't know. I think that comes from a whole lot of.
Oh God,
a
plunging
history
attack
of-
missed.
No, you can do it. I won't distract you. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
thought we
it's
were
okay.
getting ready to fight the boss, and not actually.
I was, and then I went to go and fight him, and
Yeah.
he's gonna just wreck me. You. Whoa! Face full of monster crotch. This is not how I want to die.
I don't know. I can roll with it. Like, you know, I'm not picky. I'm open to new possibilities.
Nope.
Nice, you're doing good. At least thus far.
He's gonna eat my face though. Roll into it.
I assume you're out of Healy bits.
No, I'm not out of Healy bits. I just have my fire bombs out instead.
Oh, that's a problem.
Roll
You
through it.
almost got him.
Oh my God.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Roll into it! No. Bad choice. Wrong decision. Heal now. Back to fire bombs. Oop. Oh god. Stand up, stand up. Fire bombs! Get him. You didn't do any damage to him. Yoink! Oh my god.
I believe in you.
Ah!
Did you do it? Hold on, let's see if he did it. Okay, there's that missed firebomb. He's got one more hit. And hey, he did it.
I
Hooray.
did it. I did it.
You did it. Good job. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Got a homeward bone.
I did.
An item name which I will never not go.
Yeah. Oh, look at that pretty sunset.
Hey, and you did the little celebration thing.
I
Good
did.
job.
I did.
Praise
So,
the sun, everyone.
Cassandra, what MMO are you playing? You playing DCUO or are you playing what's it? The one that we were gonna start. The I've forgotten the name of it now. It's like the weird Illuminati one. But yay, I did it. I got lots of souls, and I should probably go back to the bonfire, or I should run forward, because I think I can open up a shortcut from here. I think, if I remember correctly.
Would you like a piece of advice?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. You already followed the piece of advice. I'm sorry. I was watching you run around with like only the little bit of health left,
Yeah.
without drinking from your Estus flask, and I was like, "No, don't do it." You'll get
Yeah.
surprised.
So, yeah, the Secret World. That's the one. Thank you, Cassandra. Which I do want to play. The fact that it doesn't have gamepad support has kind of intimidated me a little bit, because DCU has a really good gamepad support, and I like playing third-person games with the gamepad. But I am actually still looking forward to playing Secret World, so I should probably just go ahead and download that. But we're also going to be playing Divinity at some point. There's a lot of games we're going to play. It's going to be fun.
So many games.
But yeah, like there's some MMOs I can kind of get into. Like DCUO was not one that I thought I would be super into at first. Like not when Cassandra suggested we play it, but like when I first heard about it like years ago. But we've played it a bit, and I've played it a bit, and
Gonna meet a buddy. Hold on.
it's actually kind of fun because it rewards you for exploring, and that's something I really love to do in big open world games, and so that's really nice. It's not nearly as grindy as I was expecting an MMO to be. It feels a lot more like the combat's there, but it's not the only thing, you know.
Go meet your buddy.
Yeah, let's meet Sunbro.
Ah, hello.
He's a friend.
You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find
So,
that strange?
I think my favorite
Well,
thing
good. No need to hide your reaction.
is.
I get that look. all
Oh,
the
hold
time.
on. I'll wait till the talking is done.
Yeah. I love how beefy he is, and like the way that like the fact that his armor is like out of Monty Python's prop closet. Like
I
It's really great.
when I first started seeing, like, I mean, Solera was of course awesome from day one, but my favorite thing about him is when I first started seeing, the fan art and little comics and stuff appear online with him. I assumed that like the face that was drawn on his son was
Uh-huh.
something that the internet had added, because I mean, you look at it now, and if you look at it right, you can see it, but for the most part, the reflection sort of blocks it,
Right, good
and it
old
just
bloom
looks like a
lighting.
yellow circle.
But no, there's a
And
face.
and then I looked closer, and it's got this little doodled cool guy face in the
Yeah,
middle of the
it's
sun.
pretty great.
I desperately want oh Lord, I desperately want like them to confirm that that's something that he just drew himself. Like,
I love how it's
I
not
like.
even smiling. It's just like the me gusta, like, like. Hello QCG, or the OGG. Welcome to the stream. Praise the sun.
Praise the sun.
I suppose we
Oh,
should
so
talk
there's a
to him
bro.
again.
Oh,
Yeah, you got to get
aha.
that soapstone, bro.
So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Oh, do you have a proposition now? What is your decision? Yes or no?
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Sure, helping
We
people
will be
sounds
grateful.
good.
Well then, take this.
Jolly
We are amidst
cooperation.
strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure.
Oh yeah,
There's no
we're
telling
we're
how
gonna
much
get
longer your
grossly
world remain
incandescent,
will remain
OGG.
in
Don't you
conflict.
worry.
But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation.
Jolly
Of course, we're
cooperation.
not the only ones engaged in this,
Hooray!
but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
I also kind of like the implication that like there's no sword in his scabbard and he's got no gloves or anything on. I kind of like the implication that he just goes and punches things.
He doesn't.
Oh,
He's
hello
just he
I
like
will
he
stay behind
he uses
to
a
gaze
sword,
at the sun.
I know, but
The
it's still
sun
just
as a
kind of
wondrous
like
body.
but
Like
he
a
could punch
magnificent
things
father.
so hard.
If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Yeah, you can summon him at certain points for
yeah,
maximum friend points.
yeah. I'm probably going to summon him for one of the bosses. Can you summon him for Ovaltine and Smoo or
I think you can in fact summon him for peanut butter and jelly. Yeah,
okay.
Keenan
More
and Kel.
Ovaltine, please. I can't get into this doorway. That's not good. That's the that's where I want to go. I want to go in this door to get the back to the fire.
That's not the door shortcut.
Whoops. Okay. Uh, where I
Lobro
came.
and Pikachu. Oh, that's my new favorite one.
Oh no. um, I like Ovaltine. He's cool.
Vodka.
Right. I know what's gonna happen here. I'm just gonna run for it.
Go, go,
Oh
go.
God.
You can make it.
Oh. La la la
Make
la
it.
la 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 la. Yeah, I made it.
Oh, you got a little singed there
Got just
on the side.
lightly braised.
All right.
Gently toasted. Right. So one of these doors leads to death, and one of these doors leads back to the thingamabob. Oh, right!
One of the guards always tells the truth, and one of the guards always lies.
Right, this is the way I
You
want to
can
come up
ask
if I
only
want
one
to get,
question.
if I want to, like, shoot his tail off. Which we might do, we might not do. I don't know. I'm kind of a scrub, so...
It is, for what it's worth, a very good weapon early on.
Alright, ladder, you've been making a lot of, like, really nasty racist comments in chat, so we're gonna kick you.
No, don't do it.
Whee! Down the ladder. I can read a message. Be wary of bonfire.
Watch out for it.
I exfoliate with fire bombs. God damn it, Mephrothia. Oh, right. Let's level up some stuff. I think I want to push my endurance up a little bit more. Cause I want to run a little faster. And yeah. Yeah, what would you suggest, David, here?
Oh Lord, hold on, let me look. Do you know?
I don't have a build in mind. Because
But just generally, you prefer quicker weapons compared to heavier weapons.
generally speaking,
Okay.
not like
You're
super stabby thief dude, but like
no, yeah, but you don't you're not gonna be like going and taking the super Mick great sword and
oh god
smashing it.
no, yeah,
Okay, so probably you're not gonna need more than about 16 strength.
okay,
But you can get that a bit later. Um, endurance is always good. That gives you both equip load and also stamina, and stamina is probably the more important of the two.
yeah,
But the OGG is right. Vitality is also really really important right now. Do me a favor, put like 1 point into vitality, and look how much that makes your HP go up by.
by about like 20 points roughly.
Right. And so that right now, your stats don't scale linearly through this game.
Okay,
So like as you gain more, the benefit you get from a stat goes down.
okay,
But for about the first 20 points of vitality, you tend to get like a really good chunk of life.
okay,
And that makes a surprisingly large difference. Like you think, oh, 20 points, but like a couple levels into vitality will suddenly make you a lot more durable, way more than you think it does.
okay. So I've got like 4,000 souls here, so I should probably maybe I'll
I
keep
would
like
I would pro-
I'll keep like 1,000 at least around to buy the repair box because I don't think I find one, right? Like,
yeah, you've got to buy the repair box, and that's definitely something that's worth buying.
uh,
But I would put at least 2 into it.
okay, so 2 into Vit and maybe 1 into Endurance, and uh, maybe I'll do 1 more into Vit.
Couldn't hurt.
And
Couldn't hurt.
do I want to put more into Dexterity? What does Dex actually do besides let me use different weapons?
So weapons, like non-magic-y weapons, are going to have 2 scaling stats, one for strength, one for dexterity. And
Right,
so having higher dexterity will make certain weapons do more damage, and those are generally like the more fiddly ones.
right.
So like daggers, katanas, straight swords.
Okay,
Sharp bladey weapons will typically do a lot more damage with dex, whereas big smashy weapons will typically do a lot more damage with strength.
Okay, I'm interested in bladey things. So should I
Right.
go ahead and go up to 16 dex at this point, or should I just put another into Vit? So I'm
Couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. But even some dex weapons will require upwards of like will require sometimes upwards of 16 strength.
okay. So
I
what
mean,
goes?
I'm assuming you're not really going for much magic in this build.
Probably not. I know I'm going to covenant with Spider Lady Friend because she is good and pure and needs to be protected.
That's probably true. Let's see. So, just in terms of where you're going long term, you'll want probably around like 25 to 30 vit.
Okay.
Probably like around 25 to 30 or even 40 endurance.
Okay.
If you want to cast pyromancies, you're going to need attunement so that you have a place to put them.
Okay.
And then your strength and dexterity will be based on whatever weapon you eventually finalize.
Okay. So. Right now, I guess maybe I'll go ahead and go up to 15 bit, or maybe even.
That would not even remotely be a bad thing.
Yeah, let's do that.
Especially if you get that Drake sword, because the Drake sword doesn't scale with any stats. It just gives you a whole bunch of raw stats. Like it's got high attack damage, but your strength and dexterity don't make it do any more damage than it does as base. So
Okay.
just giving yourself endurance and lifeiness is a good strategy.
So, question.
Okay.
The kindling, reversing, hollering stuff. It costs one humanity to reverse my hollowing, and then I have to have another humanity to kindle the bonfire, right?
Correct.
And if I am reversed hollowed, I can get invaded.
Yes, if you're online, and it looks like you are because I just saw a phantom walk by.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's any way I can take this game offline that I know of.
I mean, you
and still stream it.
I think you could, but that I think there's an option for that.
Okay.
But anyway, I don't think you can do it now without like quitting the game. You might get invaded, but honestly, that's kind of fun. I know it doesn't seem like it would be fun, but I mean, you're gonna die a lot anyway.
All right.
And
well,
suddenly getting another person coming and poking you is a novel experience.
Okay, that's true.
So,
I don't think I have any more humanity than. Oh, I've got 6. Oh, hey. Okay.
yeah, bonus. And this is the OGG is right. This is a good bonfire to kindle because you tend to come back to this one at a couple different points throughout the game.
Okay. I will use this item. Let's crush a tiny human.
Aw, poor tiny human.
We'll rest at the bonfire. Reverse our hollowing. Yay! Now Lila is her old self again.
Alright.
And we'll kindle the thing, which gives me 6 Estus Flask right now.
No, that gives you 10 Estus Flasks.
Oh, holy crap! I had no idea. I thought it was like 1 for 1.
No. It goes 5, 10, 15, and then max kindling is 20. But you won't be able to get past 10 without a certain item.
Okay. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That would have made this whole faffing about thing a whole lot easier when I did the other day, and I wish I had gone ahead and tried that, because the main reason I switched over to Shadowrun after a certain point was I was just tired of killing these dudes.
Yep. The two things, like, don't be hesitant to take the easy way, and don't be hesitant to run past things if you know the path.
Yeah.
Those two things I find will really help
streamline stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do I want to go? Yeah, I want to go and buy the what's it. So let's go do that.
Oh,
You
the
guys.
repair box.
Yeah, I've got 1,000
Yep.
souls. Might as well.
Yep.
You
Yeah, it's a
have at you.
definitely worth doing early rather than late. I remember the first time I started playing through this game. I was using the Drake sword, and I got, oh god, what did I do? I didn't have any other upgraded weapons. I uh I got like halfway through Blight Town, and all of a sudden I get a little notice that says, "Warning, your Drake sword is broken." And I said, "Oh shoot, I guess I better go to the bonfire and repair."
Was I watching you play that? Because I feel like I
No,
remember this
no,
moment.
no. I
Oh,
remember
there
because
you are.
I
Still
was
keeping your
swearing
marbles all
so
together?
much. Like,
Then go
oh
ahead,
man, it
don't be
was
an
not
idiot.
good.
Never hurts to
Um,
splurge when your days are
and
numbered.
there was nothing I could do because all my other weapons were doing like no damage to anything.
Right.
Um, and I was at the very bottom of Blighttown, and I hadn't realized that there was a shortcut on the other side of Blighttown where you can like get up and go through the I didn't have the thieves key. I didn't know you could go up and go through the Valley of the Wyverns, like up through that elevator, which is much faster.
Ah.
So I was there at the bottom of the valley, the
Throw me a
the
bone, will you? You haven't got
Blight
much
Town.
time.
No weapons that could do any damage to anything.
Hmm.
And I decided the only thing that I could do was like fight my way back up through the normal, like the front entrance of Blight Town,
Right. Can I
which
pause
is
you
like
for a second and ask?
sure, go for it.
What is the point of the bottomless box? Because as far as I know, you don't actually run out of inventory space. So I don't really
It's
understand.
it's just so that you don't have to deal with going through a huge inventory anytime you want to change equipment or anything. It basically makes it so that you don't have to deal with it
Oh,
while you're playing the game.
okay. So I
But
will just. I'll
it's
just
purely
not worry about
convenience.
that.
You're not gonna if
I'm
you're
not gonna worry
yeah.
about it. I'm just going to push forward, and then when I get 3,000 souls or whatever, I'll try to come back to this area because the repair box is 3,000, not 1,000.
Rip.
Whoops.
If you want to spend your souls now, you need a pretty good number of arrows to get that Drake sword.
Okay, might as well. I don't remember what the Drake sword actually does or looks like. I just remembered that you can do it. That's
It looks kind of dorky, honestly, but it's really strong.
yeah. I like my winged
It'll
spear quite a lot.
it'll do over like it'll probably do like between twice and 3 times the damage of your winged spear.
Okay, that might be handy for bosses and stuff. Let's go ahead and buy some arrows.
But the winged spear does look so much cooler. That is true.
Yeah, I like my spear. Let's do. Oh, sure. Let's just do all of our stuff in arrows. Why not? We'll do we'll do 1,000 souls worth of arrows. Why not?
Thank you.
And let's go. Let's rock some faces. We will commence with the face rocking.
Go rock the face. I believe in you.
I'm planning on putting these videos up on YouTube at some point, so that's why I'm not playing music, but there are certain sections where I feel like music would be appropriate. Touch the summon.
But then,
Oh, hey! I can summon a person. I don't
yeah, because
think I want
you
to.
You turned human.
Right. Who is this person? I can't actually see like a name or anything. That's kind of cool.
If you press A to touch the summon sign, you will get information about them
They
before
disappeared.
you're able to summon.
Oh. Like I prefer no music aesthetically, but when I'm hosting like a stream, I feel like, oh, I've got to talk more, fill the silence. Um, that is just a personal tick, because social anxiety is fun. All right, let's shoot the tail. Oh, hi there.
Get surprised.
I thought, I didn't realize he was gonna like fly up closer to me. So yeah, I was a little surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna waste arrows if I. Oh, hey, I can do it when he's up close too.
Yeah,
We'll get 2 hits.
It does take some time.
2 hits per cycle. That's not bad.
Also, I'm not sure you're gonna have a. What kind of arrows did you get?
I got the wooden arrows. I probably should have picked up standard arrows.
No, it's okay. You probably should have just picked up more wooden arrows. I'm not 100% certain.
I picked up like 100. I'm not sure why it's telling me I have 19.
Oh, you might have 2 different types of arrows. And
Okay.
it only...
Let me change my equipment. Arrow, wooden arrow. Oh, I picked up 100 standard arrows.
Oh, slick.
Ha! Okay.
Yeah, you'll have plenty then. I was nervous you were gonna run out, and then I would have felt bad.
Right. I thought I was picking up wooden, and apparently I bought a whole metric ton of standard
It's
arrows,
okay.
which is good. They're the heavier hitting ones anyway, so might as well. Whee!
And besides, it'll be helpful for down the line, you know, to
Yeah. Just shooting a dragon's tail.
you know, like you do.
Yeah.
Dragon tail shooting, no big deal. A little dragon tail shooting between buddies, right?
Where does a bite on the buttocks among friends? No, I will not do this to Priscilla. Absolutely not. By the way, anybody who's wondering. I got asked that the first time I was streaming this game, and I was like, no! Leave Priscilla alone!
Okay, so to be fair, her dagger is really cool.
Yeah, but she didn't do nothing. She just, like, politely asks you to leave. And it's like,
I mean,
oh,
it also
yeah.
reigns over a legion of hell beasts, so you know there's that. But
Well, I mean, they're just because they're hell beasts doesn't mean they're like okay. I mean, maybe a little bit evil, but
maybe a little bit. You haven't gotten jumped on by one of those crows, man. They peck your eyes out. It's horrible.
oh god, the OGG. No, Priscilla is cool. She's not for the. She is not a waifu. Oh god, there's a dude there. Oh no.
Okay,
Oh.
you got the Drake sword. You got it.
Oh boy. You do not get to drink the Sunny D. You drank the Sunny D. You drank The milkshake. All right. Here we go. You were wondering why I wasn't getting stabbed? Because I was in the other little alleyway. I forgot he was there.
Press A. Press A button.
I did.
Okay,
You just
there you
haven't
go.
gotten there yet.
Sorry, it's Twitch delay. I wish you could just change that. You know, I wish that Twitch would let you just like be like, no, I don't want the delay on my stream, as opposed to just forcing it.
Well, like there's I think part of it's because I'm not a I'm a Prime user, but I'm not a partner.
No, but even then, they like they used to have it so that it was more or less instant, but they kept on getting blowback from competitive gamey people.
They had that as an option for a while. Like you could have the
you
could have
I don't know why
an extra delay put in.
Yeah, I don't know why they forced it on everybody though.
Well, that's dumb. That Twitch is I love the service and I love the people on it, but as an infrastructure, they've made a whole lot of changes that have seemed to have broken things more often than they've fixed anything.
Well, you know, like everybody else.
That's true.
Nobody who makes a successful IT service actually knows how to make a successful IT service.
Yeah, they all kind of just sort of stumble ass backwards into one, and then they're like, oh, well, we've got to start acting like a real company now. That means we do all these things. And it's like, no,
we get rid of Vine.
God. Let's get rid of Vine instead of, like, banning people. I don't know. Oh, gee, no one will buy us because... no, I don't think it's a post-Amazon thing. I think, because, like, I've been streaming since before the Amazon merger was a thing. And
yeah,
it was like this when I started. So
it's been that way for a while. They implemented it when golly, it might have been when League of Legends was starting to really take over that #1 spot 24/7. Because that was one of the major ones that they cited. Like, there's so much competitive gaming, and people will just ghost. They'll play the game and figure out if they're playing against someone
who streams
and have their stream up so that they have all the information. You know,
ridiculous.
I mean, it's it's partially it's like, why on earth are you even playing at that point? But I guess people want to win.
Which I don't really get the appeal of, but like I also don't deny that the appeal exists because clearly it does. Oh my god. Would you stop hiding in my blind spots, please? It's very rude. Very rude. Allow me to teach you some manners with my spear. That's the name? Dear Abby. My spear is named Dear Abby. Allow me to teach you some manners. You still didn't die.
Nope.
There.
They don't believe in death. Death is for the weak.
Well, death believes in them. Oh my. Alrighty. Hello, Pumbaa. We're going to go.
Meets the pig.
Yay! I remember this part. Okay, hold on a second.
Don't backstab the pig.
No, that's not this game. That's
No, yeah, that's this game as well. You can backstab the pig. I just don't recommend it.
Oh. Also, I think I got invaded.
Ooh. Animus Domini. Alright, who wants to guess whether or not your going to be fighting against someone who is your similar experience level, or someone who is like save scummed all the most powerful weapons?
Almost certainly someone who's save scummed the most powerful weapons, but we won't get to find out because we died.
Oh, that's no fun. Come on.
But that's all right. No, that's one of the other reasons why I didn't really feel like getting invaded because like, um, uh, this game is old enough now that like I feel like there aren't that many people who are like me, sort of playing it for the first time or playing it over after not playing for a long time. I feel like
That's probably correct. I imagine that like everybody is gonna like be a lag stabbing little asshole. But I was so looking forward to seeing
I sort of assume that
you.
about any online multiplayer anyway because I don't really do competitive gaming.
I've had some of my more amusing unlooked for moments.
Oh, that's a good question, Grimal. I don't know if the rankings in MGS go above S.
I have no clue.
It's I don't remember. Like I said, I think S rank in MGS is roughly equivalent to Platinum in Bayonetta, but I don't know that for sure. And I don't have a lot of other Platinum games to compare it to.
Maybe triple S? There might be a triple S. I don't know.
There could be a triple S. Like I seem to recall that being a Devil May Cry thing, like S, and double S, and triple S. But maybe I'm just bullshitting because I don't think I think I've watched people play Devil May Cry, but I haven't actually played it myself.
I have not really played much of the Devil May thing.
Although it looks rad as hell. Like,
it's kind of metal.
What's that?
Kind of metal.
It's just, it seems very ridiculous in that sort of old school Resident Evil kind of way.
Well, I mean, it's what's his face, like what's his name?
Hideki Kamiya?
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah.
Kamiya-san. Ask your mom guy. Oh, Kamiya. He's one of my favorites.
I like that he has like the huge, like it's probably still going, of like chain of people asking the same question.
Oh, he does that for like he's got 18 chains long. 18 tweet chains long.
Where he just links back to everyone who's asked the same question. And then if you continue to ask the question, he'll block you. And I looked at one of those chains and they just go until Twitter breaks.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
Good times.
Alright.
I wonder what he's working on now. Oh, that's right. He's working on I think he's working on Nier Automata. I'm not sure. Hold on, I'll have to find out.
I forgot that like there was some cross-pollination there between different projects.
I mean Nier Automata is being developed by Platinum Games. Like I mean it's in conjunction with Square, but
now you know who we're talking about. Yeah, it's that guy. Yeah, I can't remember if A team or B team is working on Nier Automata. I would imagine it'd have to be A team because of simply the high profile nature of it.
I mean, a third party integration title would normally be B team, but it's just looking so freaking polished and good. Like Like, I'm not necessarily in terms of the game itself is good. We don't know that yet, but like, just in terms of production values.
Oh
And
yeah.
normally there's a very marked difference between platinum games like high production value things and low production value things. So hold on, let me see.
I love getting the dragon to roast things for me. It's
Yeah,
really satisfying. I
no,
can't
he's
get
working on. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I can't get any of these items right now, but I love getting the dragon to roast things for me.
If you're, uh, would you like a piece of advice?
Sure.
Okay. Um, here's what you're gonna do. You see how? Okay. You see how there's like a little enclave in front of the staircase, past the little wooden post.
Yeah. If I
Okay. You're
run
going
out and make him breathe fire and run into that, I'll be safe.
run out and into that. Okay.
Whee!
You might get hurt a little bit during this operation, but it's okay. You will like it later.
Oop! Stand up, run. I only got a hollow soldier waistcloth.
Oh no! You jumped ahead of me, man. You're not supposed to run
Okay.
out again and try to make it.
Okay. All right. What do I
No,
do?
no. Okay, get back to the little nook.
The
And
Nook,
then tell me when you're at the little nook.
not Tom Nook. It's not Animal Crossing. You want to replay the first 3 Devil May Cry eventually? You should. Because I actually don't think I've seen most of those games, and I'd love to watch. Okay, so I'm in the little
Okay.
alcove. He flies
Okay.
over.
Here's what. No. Here's what you're gonna do.
He's
Take
right
out your bow.
there.
Oh. He already flew down, without you having to poke him.
Yeah.
Oh. Let him fly back up.
I can't. He's trying to barbecue me.
Oh. In that case, just run past him and try to make it to the thing.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I see what he's doing. Yeah, he normally doesn't do that. You might just be dead. Sorry.
Yep. That was
Rip.
fun. Toasty. That's okay.
Yeah,
My souls will be like right up there, so.
Yeah. So what you want to do? Okay, I'll talk you through the entire procedure. Okay.
Okay.
You want to get to that little nook.
Yeah.
And then there's an angle that you can shoot his head from, or like you can shoot him.
Okay.
Now, when you shoot him, he's gonna fly down and land, just like he did. Okay, when you were standing there. But
Right.
normally he doesn't do it unless you shoot him. When he flies down and lands, you can run between his legs, and sprint like mad towards the far entrance.
Okay.
And you can make it in there. And then and you'll have to dodge, because otherwise he roasts you. But like once you're in there, you'll have to dodge to the side.
Okay. So I've made him do the thing. So now I shoot him.
Yeah, when you're.
Oh God. Okay. All right.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He's just running down. Run.
So I'm not sure what happened.
He ate me.
Nice. Oh golly. Yeah, so I guess he comes down anyway. I've always had to shoot him, but I guess he'll come down and join you.
Yeah.
So I guess just watch for when he lands, and run past him.
Okay.
Or watch for when he starts coming down, and start running when he starts coming down, and you should be able to make it.
All right.
That's my perhaps not very good instructions.
I will attempt this operation once more. Run! Recover my souls. And then ow! Ow. Alright, watch for him to fly down. Will he fly down this time? Praise RNGesus. There he goes. Run! Oh, I got a claymore.
Yeah, Claymore.
I got a soul of a nameless soldier. I'm about to get eaten. Ah!
Just run through the entrance as fast as you can.
I got the bonfire. We're good.
All right, good job.
I should not have sat down at the bonfire, but oh well. Things are as they are. Cassandra says, they're some of my favorite games, just need to get them in a console to play them on. Yeah. Or,
But
yeah. Yeah.
Kamiya did the original Devil May Cry. He didn't do the other two. But he's done like a lot of stuff like that. He did like the first two Resident Evils, then moved on. He did Devil May Cry, then moved on. He did Beautiful Joe.
Wait,
and then
he did the first two REs?
Yeah. Dude, he's been like this guy is like a champion. I mean, so for the first Resident Evil, he wasn't the director. He was the system planner.
Right.
Which I don't really know what does.
That to me that suggests like lead programmer roughly, or game designer, like designing the mechanical aspect of it. Anyway,
Resident Evil 2, he was director. Devil May Cry, he was director. Beautiful Joe, he was director. Beautiful Joe 2, he actually only did the story. Okami, he was the story and director. Bayonetta, he was the story and director. Wonderful 101, he was the story and director. And then Bayonetta 2, he was just the story and supervisor. He wasn't the director of that.
Okay.
And now he's making Scalebound, which I have heard, I don't know, that's gotten sort of some odd previews.
Okay.
In recent months, but it apparently has a big dragon in it, and I like big dragons. So
dragons are cool. Dragons are fun. Okay, if I operate this lever, is it going to close this? Is it going to open this gate and close this one? Oh no, that one doesn't have a portcullis, so it can only open this one. And nothing bad will happen.
Nothing bad will happen. Probably that's true.
Okay, nothing bad immediately happened, so that's good. Can I run out here and get these guys to get toasted again? Just for old time's sake. Nope.
You can if you stay out for long enough, but typically you get toasted also.
Oh, the dragon's just gone.
Yeah, he flies off once you run under. He's like, screw this, I'm bored. But if you walk out back onto the thing and hang out there long enough, he does come back. So watch out for that.
That's good. Boy, howdy, wouldn't friendly fire be a thing? Needs more praising, that hollow. I thought there was something there about getting a new emote, but I couldn't remember where it was. So we'll go and look momentarily.
I don't think you can get it yet, can you?
I don't think so, because I'm not in any covenant or anything. But, so I was like, kind of like, I'm not going to really worry about it.
Also, you died.
Yeah, I died really bad. Let's de-aggro these guys. And still get hit by an arrow. Okay, is it this one? Oh yeah, they're doing the yeah, they're doing the worshipping thing that they were at the Undead Asylum.
Yep.
Which is kind of cool. Like, I do like that, like, the random hollows, they have sort of personality. It's real cool.
If you kick them, they'll attack you.
I don't want to kick them. They're not doing anything to me.
You could kick them.
I could.
Just saying.
I could. We're playing not good guy, because there really aren't any in Dark Souls, but like we're doing the least harm that we can.
Beast harm is for the weak. You must claim the humanity through any means possible and offer them to your spidery mistress.
An interesting read on Dark Souls and Bloodborne, sort of half jokingly, but also kind of fun. Someone was saying, like, in Dark Souls, you you collect your humanity and such in the game, but in Bloodborne, you start with humanity and you lose it by fighting. you you just
Yeah. Then sometimes you lose it by equipping the beast rune and the beast claws. It's
Oh,
the
you can
cooler way
actually
to lose your humanity.
turn into a beastie.
Oh yeah, totally. That's only in the DLC, but it's really cool when you do.
That's
You
fun.
go all like rawr and gnaw people's faces off.
Okay, so I remember this Black Knight up here. He's got a sword.
They tend to do that.
I think if I'm really super quiet, I can maybe get one backstab in on him. If I can remember how to backstab properly.
Let's find out.
Survey says... Nope!
Good
Goodbye.
luck. Fight the good fight.
Bye-bye.
He chases you, just so you know.
Oh, I know! I don't want to fight him up there.
Okay, yeah, I see what you did. You generally need to be a bit closer.
Okay. I've got to be, like, right up on him.
Well, not right up on him, but generally a bit closer. And the other thing is, like, it's not always directly where their back is.
Okay.
Because, like, sometimes the enemies are standing at an odd angle. And so you'll need to be at a slight angle to them. But that just takes a whole lot of
Experience to sort
experience to know exactly what
feel
those
it out.
angles are. So
He
you're
doesn't
not
seem
you're
to
not
be
necessarily
chasing me. So I think
well.
he's just like, oh,
Maybe-
what an annoying gnat. I will go back to
You could
looking...
go up and say hi to him again.
Oh, hello. I think he's coming now. OGG says, I got the blue spark. Does that mean that it, like, engaged the part of the backstab animation? I don't know what the blue spark means. I would not be surprised if there was a visual cue like that, though, and that would be pretty rad. A lot of this game's design is, like, revolves around, like, little subtle visual things. I don't think arrows are advisable in this situation.
Yeah, don't.
I maybe shouldn't
Hey, stop.
antagonize him
Arrows.
more.
You could antagonize him more.
I could.
Saying.
Are you Super Saiyan?
That was a bad joke.
You can't kick me. I'm on my own channel.
Yes, and also you're like numerous hundreds of miles away, so I can't literally kick you either. So
Okay. When they're wide open or from behind and so on. Now he's just, oh, hey, he went back to doing the Batman thing. Let's see. If
oh
we can
no,
get it again.
he's facing you though.
No. He's not anymore. You'll see.
Oh, okay.
So I get another shot. So kind of stand off to an angle from him.
Right, you want to be just a hair to the right, I think.
Just a hair to the right because his head is pointing to the left. Nope. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, see, so you're like his head was pointed where he's actually facing, right?
Okay, so I need to be like opposite of where he's facing, is what you're saying.
In that case, yeah, that's more or less how I would have done it. But
Okay.
that's not necessarily always the case. That's just that one particular thing.
Okay, now he's done the thing.
Oh,
Okay.
he's chasing you?
Yep, but he's gonna go
You'll
back
chase
to his
chase-
his
Just
place.
go back to his home. That's
Yep.
good.
I do like that the Black Knights don't respawn if you actually do manage to kill them. We...
Oh. He didn't go back to his place, did he?
No, he did. He did.
After killing you, yes. Okay.
Yeah. Stab. Stabby McStabbins.
Gotta go stab those stabby people.
I also gotta practice parrying at some point because I am no good at it. But, do you take less damage as a human, or...?
I don't believe so.
Okay. I know that there's something like that in Demon Souls. But maybe that's...
Well, in Demon Souls and a couple of the, I think Dark Souls 2, you oh, man, died.
Yeah.
In both Demon Souls and Dark Souls 2, you have more health when you are a human. But I don't think that applies in this game, if I'm remembering correctly.
I'm also
Would you
noticing I'm getting a lot more damage off of, like, regular attack than heavy attack with the spear. Is that normal for spear weapons?
Well,
Or is that just a function of me being kind of crap at doing the heavy attack?
well, like, are you saying that an individual heavy attack it does less damage, or
Yeah.
that might be more a function of where you're hitting them and how.
Okay.
Normally you would do more damage with the heavy attack, but just because that's normally the case doesn't mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, right then you only did 27 damage with your normal attack, and you did 45 damage with your heavy.
I did 45
So
with my heavy, but then I did 75 with my regular right after that.
No. But that's the 20. That's the 20. So it. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. The damage total accumulates across multiple hits if you hit them fast enough.
Oh.
So that 70 some you did was the 40 whatever from your heavy attack plus
So it
whatever
combos.
you did from the, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, not that there's not really any benefit to getting a combo. It's not like you get a little super combo bonus. It totals up the attack damage.
Right. Okay. I want to kick you. Okay. Something is, my timing's wrong here. There we go. Here we go. Frickin' arrows. Stop. Stop. Alright. Now we'll do the drinky. Whoop. Whoop. Crying out loud. You're gonna do the Estus. I'm not gonna do a damn thing about it. Ooh, come on. Got him. Let's not attack the boar just yet. Even though I did have a healthy respect for boars now that in the D&D campaign I've been playing, I turned into a boar and wrecked a minotaur's shit as a druid. It was lots of fun.
You know, just like real life.
Yeah, exactly. Where there are definitely minotaurs. For sure. Okay. Now, I believe there's a way I can bait the pig over the fire, and I don't remember what I have to do to do that. That's going to be items. Alluring skull. That's probably it. So let's put that here where let's actually unequip the soapstone and the resin and the homeward bone, and we'll put the alluring skull here. We're going to drop that right in the fire if we can. There you go.
Did you roast the boar?
A little bit. Just a little.
Don't be mean to the boar. He's just a piggy. That gives me satisfaction. Making bacon, the OGG says. Bacon.
Weakness, monster. I do like some of the tags. They're pretty great. Now let's see. I have to get onto the other side to open the door. I don't do that here. Weakness! Fleeing. Also very useful advice. Whoever put that down. I should probably actually bother to rate these things, but who's got time for that? So you guys are not looking too good. Just saying, you might want to like see a dermatologist or something. Like maybe get some vitamin E happening in here. Like if scarification is your thing, like that's totally cool, and you know, more on you for practicing your art. But yeah, you probably don't get a lot of sunlight down here, so you know, just make sure you're having the fortified milk and stuff. We got a mystery key.
I don't think they appreciate you patronizing them, Cam.
They probably don't. I should not be mean to the Skelemans.
I mean, you can kill them, but just like don't disparage them. You know?
Yeah.
Some stuff that's just not cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally right.
I mean, but do kill them because they'll stab you otherwise. Like, I mean, just
yeah.
Murder the hell out of them.
Oh,
you know?
I did not want to change my stance. How do I change it back? Okay, here we
go. Triangle, the top button, whatever that is.
It's fucking Y, I think, on the Xbox controller, which always screws me up when I'm playing like go from playing like Super Nintendo games to playing games with the Xbox controller, because the X and the Y and the A and the B are all in the wrong place.
Triangle, that's what I said.
Yeah. Okay. So these places are like interesting, like with the like mold and moss on everything. Like it's just been abandoned forever. What do you say? Let's traverse the white light. This totally won't be a boss battle or anything. Oh, hey, this is actually Not a boss battle. That's cool. Wait a second. I recognize this veranda. There's gonna be a... Yeah! One of you guys. You've got the rapiers. Get a little closer and... Don't get fancy! Mash R1. Oh, for God's sakes. Ooh. Punish you for using the Estus. Oh, God.
Did you punish him for using the Estus?
A little bit. Not as much as I needed to. But I still won.
You did it. He didn't drop the
Ooh,
sword.
I got the Balder leggings, though.
Yeah.
And I got the Night Shield. Let's see how
Night
that...
shields are always good.
He got off-balance sparks on me then. Interesting.
Yeah, the damage bonuses that you can earn on enemies by like blocking their attacks and knocking them off balance, they can get on you as well.
Okay. So it looks like the Night Shield gives me a little bit better resistance to physical damage, and better stability, but a little bit less to fire and lightning. That's
It also weighs more by a fair amount. Like it weighs 3.5 more.
yeah. Whereas the wooden shield, worse stats overall, but less weight. I think I'm gonna keep my heater shield for now.
Yeah, one stability is probably not worth that extra weight.
Maverinthia says ellipsis. What did we do? Something about it's heavy. Yeah, I know Wooden Shield doesn't have the 100% physical, whatever. But we'll actually, let's take a look at the leggings since I got them. That's not what I want. Leggings. We've got all the Hollow Warrior, blah blah blah, Balder leggings. Less bleed resistance, but better overall defense. Much heavier though. What do they look like? Pretty cool as far as like gauntlet-y things go. Not the word for when they're on your legs. But we'll stick with our hard leather boots. That's
Foot
what we're
gauntlets is what they're called, if I
about.
remember correctly. Foot gauntlets. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about and that you shouldn't question me.
Right. 100%. Greaves, that's right. Let's see. Try shield breaking.
I just work here. Well, it's good thing you do, because I was definitely just testing you with that whole foot gauntlets thing. Greaves is the right answer.
Yeah.
And I knew that the whole time, and just wanted to make sure that you knew that. And you passed, so good job. You get to keep your job.
Well done. Good job, everybody. Ooh. Here's a cool place. Lying in ambush ahead. Feet shields.
Shields. I'm pretty sure that's right.
You got your feet shields, your hand shields, your elbow shields, your face covering. Oh, there's a dude behind me. It's the bad dude. It's the not cool dude. I've
I'm
aggroed
pretty
them
sure
both.
that qualifies like for about 18 different dudes. Toe tubes. Always important to have the
How do you
toe
like
tubes.
some fire in your face?
I don't think they like it very much.
They don't like it at all.
I mean, I could be wrong about that, but just sort of thinking generally empathetically here. You know,
Toe tubes. Finger beans. That's what cats have. Toe beans, actually, is the technical term. Oh dear lord, this is gonna be a war of attrition of spears. We're just replaying World War I here. You stand there and I hit you, and then you hit me, and then I hit you.
the alliteration makes it true. That's accurate. Anything that alliterates is in fact a true statement
I see.
inherently.
Is that how magic works?
Oh, it's just one of the features of grammar of the English language. It's you remember the philosophical language that they were working on right now a while back, where like it only true statements would be grammatically correct.
You mean the thing that Leibniz was working on that eventually led to calculus?
No. Well, Leibniz was only sort of working on it. It was Wilkins mostly who was really doing that. But yeah, that most of it died because it was bull. But
yeah.
Alliteration made it in.
Gotcha.
That's the one benefit that came out of that. You know, along with all the other stuff that Wilkins and everybody else did.
I just want to talk about how like pretty this veranda is. Like,
nice.
That's one of the things that I love so much about the Souls games and Bloodborne 2 is just the friggin' architecture is so nice. It's so nice. So let's see. We've got a couple of choices of where to go. Let's see what's across the bridge. Read message. Try jumping. No thanks. Praise the sun. He does. Miyazaki does know how to create worlds, and that's mostly by like paying attention to the subtle details of like environmental storytelling. It's really important. Okay, shield down. Stab him. Got him. But yeah, like, games like this and, like, Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri are, like, right up there on the top of the list of, like, reasons why, like, if you're going to design games and software and things, that it really helps to be, well-read and, widely, read. And read here means not just like language, like reading words on reading books, but like, you know, having experience of different like architectures and history and
knowing what Versailles looks like.
Yeah, and just like multidisciplinary stuff is it gets shat on quite a lot. I notice still, and it's really super important if you're going to be making art, like to have a pretty broad understanding of the human experience. You will make better things.
I don't know. I read on the internet that all that art stuff is for wussies, and that I'm pretty sure all you really need to know to make video games is to play lots of Halo. That's what I read on
God.
the internet
I got a
interweb net
I got a halberd.
webs. Nice.
The intertubes. This guy doesn't like that he can't get close to me.
Very sad.
Yeah.
Oh, a guy with a sword.
Yeah. Ha ha ha! How you like having your attacks interrupted? You should see the original design doc for Doom. I've heard it's a thing of beauty. Like, despite the sort of absolute ridiculousness that was Doom, like I've heard that like the design was really interesting, and that like some of the problems that they had to solve and whatever were they took quite an approach to it.
Well, I mean, it was one of the first like 3D conceptualized first person shooters
Yeah,
in that space. I mean, I think there were a couple others before, but
yeah. Well, there was Wolfenstein. I think was the first one. I think it's debatable, but
doesn't count because it's got not demons.
something an 8-year-old might have come up with, the original Doom. Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what design doc I would like to see though is Marathon. The game what Bungie did before it was Bungie.
I think I played that at one point or another. Oh,
It was
oops. Hold on.
it was a it was a Mac game. It was it
Yeah.
came out around the same time as Doom and Wolfenstein and all that biz, but it was
And
like
it had like the sort of base mooks were like lower bodies, like legs and hips and lower abdomens that just sort of ended in a giant mouth at the top. I remember it.
okay, yeah. But I like the game actually had like some interesting ideas. Like they're not groundbreaking or anything. They're pretty standard sci-fi space opera-y stuff, but you know, it's still like this was clearly made by people who uh um were reading things. um which is good. Anyway, support the arts.
Yes, good. Art is good.
Right. I did it! Yatta! Go level. That's probably good advice. Although it will respawn the piggy, I think, if I do that. I wonder if there's a bonfire nearby that I can access, or if I have to run back down the main street here. We can poke around, I guess. Oh, Piggy
Okay,
is Piggy is dead forever. Okay.
Yeah, Piggy dies permanently. Also, I looked it up, and actually, I lied. I totally haven't played Marathon. I was thinking of something else, I think,
Ah, yeah.
because I looked at gameplay, and I'm like, oh, this doesn't look like that. Never mind. So, I'm a loser.
System Shock, though, that was the other like really big one. That's probably even a better example of what I'm talking about. The first System Shock, um, again, pretty much implemented on the Ultima Underworld engine, which is basically the Doom engine, um, with RPG elements. And uh, that's the game that gave us Shodan and so forth. But like the actual, it's also the game that basically gave us audio logs, which is something that has kind of become a plague on game design. But at the time was like, wow, this is a way of including story that isn't like let's break out of the game to have something happen to you between levels. Um, but you can sort of experience fragments of these characters' lives as their world collapses around them, um, which was cool. And the things that
Well,
they talk about are pretty. Do check the requirements of the weapons I pick up. Yeah, I probably should. I'm sort of talking, so I'm not like thinking about what I'm doing.
wait, did he pick up a Baldur side sword? Did you
I,
pick up a Baldur side sword?
I did not. I picked up a halberd.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I was gonna say, I'd lose my shit if you actually got a side sword. That's like one of the
I
hardest to get weapons in the
I think
game.
in my
'Cause, like,
very first run of this game, I caught a Boulder side sword in this area.
that's bullshit. That's bullshit. I remember spending so long trying to get one of those because I wanted to make like a low stat faith build, and Baldur Sidesword is nice because uh, it's one of the it's one of the best straight swords,
Okay.
stat wise, that you can get that is still like fully enchantable. Um, there are a couple you can get that where you can't like upgrade them with enchantments or anything like that, but unfortunately, it's a really rare drop only from these enemies. So rip.
So let's check the stats on things here. So we picked up a halberd, which does more with regular damage than our spear, but less with thrust damage. It looks like. Uh, I can see instantly go into this headless funny mode when you're making a point. Okay. Remember, lots of humanity increases drop chance to save all of humanity until this point. Pop like 6 of them, and you'll get it. About BSS is also it's very stabby. Amazing, it's the Leo ring. Okay, we're sort of getting into talking Greek here for me, but I assume David, you know what he's talking about. Um, but yeah, let's look at the halberd. Insufficient strength for the halberd. No, give me back my winged spear, please.
BSS is Baldur's Side Sword, which is the
Okay.
sword we were talking about.
Oh, that makes
Um,
sense. Yeah.
and the Leo ring increases thrust damage.
Gotcha.
And so
Okay. So, I have a claymore, but I also picked up the Drake sword, which I didn't check. Um, looks like I need 16th strength to use the Drake Sword effectively. That's heavy, but it does actually give us some damage reduction on top of other stuff. Longsword is all pretty familiar. Claymore also needs 16 strength. 103. Cool. What else we got?
Claymore is, if you are interested in experimenting around with bigger, heavier, swingy weapons, Claymore is just one of the best in the game.
Right.
And the stat requirements are not that high. You'll have to pump strength a couple points, but
I'd be doing that anyway if I want to use the Drake Sword for stuff.
Yeah.
So cool. It doesn't really look like I want to change out my winged spear yet, but I will consider probably leveling up a little bit here. Let's also change out our alluring skull for something else. Now we'll just de-equip it. Yeah. Think we are going to spend a little bit more on no, I hit leave. Sorry, I'm here we go. Vitality gives us almost 700 hit points. That's good. Endurance up to 16 would increase our stamina by 2, but also increase our bleed resistance, which is nice. And we've still got more we can spend, but I want to go and get the repair box as well, because I think my winged spear might break soon if I'm not careful. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do for now. We're going to get Vit and Endurance up to 16. And we leave here. And we'll head back to the other... We'll head back to the merchant, get the thing, and just run through these guys. Run, 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 run. Oh god. Here comes the dragon. Nope. Fuck. Oh. I just barely survived the dragon fire, and then I got hit with an arrow.
Rip. Tragic.
Very tragic. Alright. Well, let's see.
What can you do?
Actually, there was a back way up here, wasn't there? I feel like there was. Yeah, I didn't need to go all the way across the bridge. Come on. Run! Ow. Run, 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 run. Ow! Get over here.
I believe in you.
Maverinthia says,
Did
I
it.
used to be an adventurer until I took an arrow in the back.
Lots of arrows in the back.
Appropriate. Okay. Now we run back this way, And down. I know where I am. Climb down. Whee! Do I need to rest at the bonfire to set my spawn point there?
You do.
Okay. That's what I thought. Where's the other guy? There you are. Hello. Ooh, I'm doing lots more damage now. Good to see. Yeah, back to this old place, because I want to get the repair box, and then we will leave it behind us and press on.
Until the next time you come back.
Well, okay. I suppose that's true. It's a lot of backtracking. But you go away. You are not one of these two guys, these two jokers that I'm trying to take care of here. Got him.
Nice.
The repair box. Well, let's see.
There, you still keeping it? Then go ahead. Don't, never hurts.
Alright. Enough talk. Have at you. We're gonna buy your thing. Yes, we will purchase one repair box for Sunny for
Oh,
3,000
thank
souls.
you very much. Come.
Alright, trying to decide on a good, like, ending point for tonight. I think once I can kind of... I think the next area is what? Sen's Fortress? Does that sound about right?
No. You're far from Sen's Fortress.
Okay. Well, it's a big churchy looking place, so...
You, Oh, no, never mind. Yep.
We'll go ahead and repair our winged spear. And repair our heater shield. Repair the short bow, why not? And our trusty longsword. There we go.
Oh, your trusty longsword.
Onward and upward.
Onward and upward. Fight the critters.
Yes. Oh, right, I need to do the gargoyles first. Right. And the
fight
and the
goyles.
goat demon. Right. Hi there. Yes, that's it. Walk closer to the edge. You're not walking closer to the edge. You're not supposed to have AI that can avoid edges. You traded on that one. You, however...
Oh, you've got 2 buddies now.
Yep. He has kicked his body off. Okay. I realized I don't really need to go through the rats again. I can just go straight up this way.
Right up what way?
Up the bridgeway.
Oh. Why did you... Okay. I missed it.
Because I don't think I actually get anything by going up the rat way. I don't.
Well, I just don't know why you started the rat way and then went back.
Yeah, because I wasn't actually sure where it puts me.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Even though I like just did it not too long ago. Oh well.
Well,
Not to
there. I
worry
mean,
about the
it
archers.
like it's designed to be a little confusing, right? Like, I
Yeah.
mean,
I normally have pretty good spatial awareness in these games. I just not like paying that much attention to landmarks and things as I should
Yep.
do, perhaps.
well, we're trying to chat and everything at the same time.
I had about enough of you archers. I'm gonna run by you anyway. Oh right, this way is where I come out with rats. That's right. Oh, for God's sakes. Ah, 500 souls, not really enough to worry about. We're just gonna run. We're gonna run.
Go run.
You're... Oh. Not fast enough. Now beer while I respawn. Sure.
See, that can get into a feedback loop that is
Yeah.
not productive and also fatal.
Yeah. Would not be a... I do not recommend. Got him. Alright, run through here. There's gonna be one of those night jokers up here. Unless they die? The Balder Knights respawn?
The Balder Knights respawn.
Okay.
They like you.
They want me to notice them. Alright. Okay. Then I guess they must be through here. Oh yeah. Hi there.
Got shot in the back with an arrow.
Yep. Oh, wrong place to hit Nestus. That was not good. Not good, folks. This reporter made a mistake. I should have gotten rid of those crossbow guys because they're just gonna spam me until.
You should have.
Yep. I was just like, no, no, no. I'm gonna be fast. I'm gonna just ignore these guys and blah 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 blah. Well.
So the problem with being fast, right, is that normally once you start, it's hard to stop.
Yeah.
So like it's because critters will follow you, right?
Right.
And so if you like take a pause and are like, okay, now I'm gonna fight normally, then
everything just kind of piles up.
also enjoy fighting two of these guys at the same time.
Yeah, right?
Ooh, lucky.
Lucky! Alright. Alright. I got you.
Got one of them down.
Just barely managed to get my shield up in time. He's got way more poise than me.
He does.
Whoa. Distance, distance, distance. Didn't get there in time. Fuck. Come on. Oop. It's just
I
not
believe in you.
enough room. Got him.
Nice. Good
Thank
job.
God. Now I just have this giant dumbass to deal with back here.
Good luck.
You're probably not a dumbass. I'm sorry for calling you a dumbass. Oh
I
my
don't think
God.
he's gonna forgive you.
There's something
Did you get
shooting
magicked?
magic at me.
You got magic.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh my God. Alright, I don't remember that guy. Justice reigns from above.
good times.
Okay. So stay under the choir. That's... And don't aggro. I aggroed that guy. Fucking hell. Oh, and I got these jokers! Whoa, he moves really fast! You are big,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to move that fast.
Well, because he's big, that means he's got long legs. So
I guess. Oh no. Well. Yeah, this is real good. This is
I believe
good.
in you.
Super good.
I believe in you. You can do it.
Hi. Bye.
Oh golly.
Oh
wow. Yakety sax, the perfect soundtrack for this. Wow.
Wee.
I'm enjoying this immensely. I hope you know that.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh, it's amazing. All right. Well.
You just died. Oh gosh.
I am so proud of myself.
Good times.
Yep. Alright, so this time we're going to be smart, and we're going to go up this way. After we take care of this guy.
Alright, hey, I need to be right back. I'll be right back.
Yep. Do your thing. Oh, the Yakety Sax YouTube link. Thank you. Yeah, that's all right though. We can provide our own soundtrack. Doop doo doop doo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You all want to shoot arrows at me. I know. Okay, not messing around. I am messing around. Getting sloppy. Whoop. Goodbye. You might clip that. Feel free. It was pretty, it was my finest hour. Did a sped up version of the Bootaroo fight in AQ20 back in the day. People running away from the boss with silly legs. Alright, somewhere down here, the crossbow dude lives on. A thorn in my side. Long live crossbow dude. You tried so hard. See, the problem with me bringing up Yakety Sax is now it's going to be stuck in my head. Let's top up before we deal with these jokers. Alright, where are you? Is there no other? There's one other. You now have one other. Whee! Circle strafe. Do 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 do. Whoop. Come on. I need more endurance. I need more stamina. Alright. I'm gonna go the other way because that's where all my things are. Staggered you a little bit, didn't I? How's it feel? Not too good. Fuck. God damn it. Timing. Timing, timing, timing. Gotcha. You, I don't have the patience for. Ha! Got him. Also kicking, yes. Kicking is very important. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the other guy. Just in case. Oh, hey! You saw me! Did you just try to parry me, sir? Sir. Just chip him out. Oof, that was fleshy. Nope. You don't get to do that. I could get better at parrying if I felt like it, but I am mostly just doing this to amuse myself. Parrying is one of those things I recognize the need to work on it, but it would be even more grindy than it already is at the moment. Yeah, there are ragdolls all over the place in Dark Souls 3, as far as I can tell. I haven't played it yet, but I've been watching people stream it. Did they go away in Dark Souls 2? That seems unfortunate. The ragdolls are one of my favorite parts. Not favorite, but one of the more amusing parts. Ha! Got him. No Miyazaki, no in-game physics jokes. Aww. Oh. Hey, we can go meet Onion Bro. I think. Gosh, like, what I wouldn't give for a game where you just wander around an environment like this, though. Like, people like to crap on walking simulators, but I love that shit. It's so good.
Hey, folks, I am back.
Hey, welcome back. We were just talking about how they took the ragdolls away in Dark Souls 2, apparently.
They did a bit. Like, it's still pretty wonky, but it's not as... Like, you can't kick giant lizard men, like, a million miles down the hallway. But,
Yeah. I love exploration. I was just saying that, like, I would give just about anything for a game like, well, the Dark Souls series, where you could just wander around, and just sort of observe and feel things out. And I was talking about how people like to crap on walking simulators, but I actually really like those kinds of games, depending on how they're implemented. Like, there are some that are just kind of like, meh, because there's not like imagination and life in the world, but there's others that are like really, really good. I actually feel like No Man's Sky would have been better as a walking simulator than as a survival game.
well,
To a certain extent.
I won't, like, I don't know, it's, I just end up feeling bad for No Man's Sky because it was like a team of 10, like, what, like 9 people, something like that. And they ended up getting caught in the jaws of Sony's marketing, which then put them caught in the jaws of the people who somehow thought that a 9-person team would be able to make something that obviously a 9-person team couldn't make.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, like it sounds like the studio lead probably didn't help matters too much, in that he seemed to not have a super clear idea of how to communicate effectively without giving false expectations. And like, but I mean, at the end of the day, for me, it's still the same thing, which is like procedural generation, and I feel like procedural generation can be used to generate a short-term novelty, or if done exactly right, long-term mechanical interest. Like Binding of Isaac probably is the best example of that I've seen, but that's simply because of how like the synergistic, like that game would be boring as anything after the second playthrough if it weren't for like all the crazy synergistic effects all the items could get.
Right.
And that's like such a weird one-off idea. So I don't know. No Man's Sky hasn't really changed my opinion on procedural generation at all. Like, and
yeah,
I
I think that's totally fair. It's just I had hopes for that because like a lot of on paper it sounds really close to a game that I would make.
Well, must be a new arrival.
That is
I'm
totally
Andre
not the
of
voice I thought this guy would have.
If you require smithing, then speak
oh yeah,
to me.
Andre of Astora.
He's cool. I like him.
He's a bro.
We
I'm
are
not as buff as Andre.
we
I
are
am the opposite of.
I'm not even as buff
As
as my
Andre.
character. So so let's see if we can reinforce our or modify. No, we need a special ember. But can we reinforce? I'd like to reinforce my winged spear. Titanite shard, 1 of 2. Is it worth it to reinforce the winged spear? Like, gets slightly better attack, which could be nice. I kind of want to keep it around, but then yeah, halberd apparently is has higher like regular attack, but not for thrusting. But yeah, I really like the winged spear too, and I kind of want to I want to get the part of me kind of wants to kit out my character like a Valkyrie by the end of the game. So I sort of want to keep the spear around, and I'm using it a lot more than any of my other ones, so it makes sense to reinforce it anyway, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah, pretty much all weapons are reasonably viable with sufficient upgrade.
yeah, we'll go ahead and reinforce it twice.
Don't get yourself.
So if you're going for Valkyrie, you're probably going to end up with Ornstein's spear, because not only does that one like spear people, you can also use it to shoot lightning bolts, which is, I don't think something that like real Viking warriors could do, but like
That's pretty flavorful though. Gotta say. Oh my god.
Flavorful. What did you do?
Titanite
What did
demon.
Oh, hey, a buddy.
Buddy, I can't take on yet. Yeah. Let's leave this place.
I believe in you. You can do it. Go back there.
You know what?
Put
We are
him in
right.
his
We
place.
are right by a bonfire. So
Go kick his butt. You can take him.
We can totally take the giant headless stone demon.
You can. I believe
Absolutely.
in you.
Woo!
I believe in you. Okay, guys, nobody tell him that I really just want to see him die, okay? That's the secret.
Hold my mead.
So, Twitch chat, everybody just don't say that, alright? Make sure he doesn't know.
Well, that was pretty cool.
Oh, that was satisfying. Thank you.
I gotta get my souls back. Whoop. Woo. Hi. Hi there, buddy. Retrieval. Oh my god, I got past him. We'll go into the forest. Nothing bad can happen here. Okay, so I hope Grimau is still in the chat because this is an environment I quite like. So Cassandra, if you're still here, I really like Dark Moon Forest. I think it might appeal to you as well because the color scheme here is very blue, blues and greens, and like forests and stuff. I think there are kitties in here somewhere too.
For certain values of the word kitties.
Like I can think of one specific cat.
For sufficiently liberal definitions of the word kitties, then yes, there are kitties.
Okay. That is a vine monster that I do nothing to. Good.
There are 3 kitties, I think.
Hey, I got him. I got a blooming purple moss clump. That's real good. Probably. I don't know, it's purple. I like purple. Be wary of forest, the message says. It has a rating of 3.
Yeah, the blooming purple...
That does something for poison, right?
The blooming purple moss clumps cure toxic, which is sort of like poison, only actually bad.
Oh, okay. Cool. I also like how I can't walk or jump over this crumbling wall. But I do like the glowing flowers. Those are really cool. You know what? They look a little bit like, actually, they don't look anything at all like, Indian pipes. So, never mind. But when I was working as a park guide, when we would go on nature hikes, we would find a plant called an Indian pipe, and it's probably got a less offensive name, but I don't remember the scientific name, so I apologize. Which is a plant that has evolved to live more or less like a fungus. It doesn't have any chlorophyll, and it doesn't photosynthesize at all. It just lives in the undergrowth, and we're gonna run. Lives in the undergrowth, and its roots break down and absorb decaying matter, and it does actually like flower and pollinate and everything like a regular plant, but it's completely white and translucent. It's really cool looking.
That's neat. I probably have seen those, but don't know off the top of my head what they look like. So I'm gonna.
They
What
look
were they called again? I know the Indians. What's up?
Indian pipe, I think is what it's called. They like to grow on top of the root systems of
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Monotropa uniflora,
Monotropa uniflora.
also known as the ghost plant, Indian pipe, or corpse plant.
So yeah, it's
And wow, yeah, they are pretty.
yeah, I dodging death and nerding out at the same time. Yep. Yeah, they're pretty cool, and if you've got them where you are, like if you've got like big deciduous forests, you've probably got them. Although they are fairly rare, so they're not something that you're going to like guaranteed to see, even if you have them in your area. But that being said, something that also made me kind of sad when I was giving those nature hikes, sort of in downtime, I got to travel around with the actual like naturalists who'd been with the park for like 25 years. Oh, you're in Denmark. Yeah, you probably have a similar plant over there, but not the Indian pipe. So I'm pretty sure that's restricted to North America.
Hold on.
Um,
Wikipedia to the rescue. Let's go.
But one thing that was kind of interesting, I got to hang out with the naturalists who'd been there for like decades, and they were able to point out, like driving around the park, like, oh yeah, in that copse of woods over there, there's an example of a rare vine that doesn't really occur east of the Mississippi. So we're one of the few places, we were one of the few places on the eastern seaboard that actually had this plant. But and so it's like exceedingly rare, and like you don't really ever find two examples, even in places where it's common. You don't really find examples within like a couple acres of each other. And they're like, yeah, and we've tried to tell like park management about this plant to try and get some sort of conservation effort geared toward it, but that's they're actually going to be doing construction pretty much right next door to this plot, so that's probably going to be dead within a year. And it was super sad and super frustrating, but that's kind of the way things go. In that copse of woods over there, there's a Titanite demon that killed Johnson from accounting. I mean, that too. Totally.
Hey, hold on. In our defense, like there are lots of Johnsons from accounting, and Titanite and demons are endangered species. So.
It's true. It's true. If you don't mess with them, they won't mess with you. It's really, law of the. Oh boy. Law of nature.
Not sure if agree.
Yeah. I really don't agree with that, considering that I consider myself to be one.
Womp womp.
Okay, well, let's talk to Onion Bro.
What does Onion Bro say?
He says,
Oh,
Talk to him again.
I was absorbed in thought.
He was absorbed in
I
thought.
am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle.
Or an
weighing my
onion, you might
options,
say.
So to speak.
I really like Siegmeyer. He's the best.
Still closed. Still closed.
Indeed. And what I kind of like about like finding him here, especially like with the way the world is built, right? Because everyone here, right, that you've met so far, no one's been like a regular human. Like you're all undead. So like, and God knows how long, how much time passes between, um, every time that you respawn, right? It could be a minute, it could be centuries. um, and with all of that, like I love the sort of implication that Siegmeyer's come on this quest, and he's found this gate that's been locked, and rather than trying to brute force the problem, he's just sat down to try and think about it, or wait for something to happen. And maybe he's been here for 100 years. Maybe he got here this afternoon. Doesn't matter. Whatever sort of quest he's on, it's not urgent enough that he's despondent about it. He's just sitting in thought. And I like that. I like that about Siegmeyer. He's pretty cool. So we'll have to come back and assist Siegmeyer when we can get this gate open. At some point in the future.
You better assist Siegmeyer.
Of course we're going to assist Siegmeyer.
He dies otherwise.
Right. Well, yeah, of course everyone's undead. Like, he's undead too. Like, but yeah, let us... Let's see, I don't really need the rest of this bonfire. It's already set. So, we will continue and press forward. Which means going back out this way. I suppose that we're going to end up facing off with the big old dude in the church. Okay. Yeah, parrying is not something I'm quite fast enough to do yet. That's okay. Ooh, that was a crit. I got arrowed in the face.
Yeah, you did. Ouch. Bled for a while, too.
Yeah, it was not pretty. But that's okay. Death in this game is very low impact, because it happens all the time. And you just go back a little ways, and yeah, it's frustrating, and you've got to get your souls back. But, it works. Hollow Soldier's Shield. How's that compare to our wooden shield? It's heavier. It's got better stability by a point. But not really worth it. Heater Shield is surprisingly good. I have a feeling I'm not going to be changing that out for a while. Hey, maybe I can get through this without aggroing those guys. Definitely aggroed this one, though. See, I talked about him, and then I forgot he was there. Oh, oh. We're not far. Yeah.
You can do it.
We can
Go,
do
go,
it.
go.
Oof. Ow. Ow. I love the little, like, flaming, sparking sound effect that happens when you drink the Estus. It's really... Like, so much about this game is such attention to detail, right? God, I love it so much. Like, really kind of irritated me, like, right as it got super popular, that so much of the discourse around it focused so hard on, oh, how difficult it is, and et cetera, et cetera. It reminded me a lot of the way some people talk about drinking, right? Like, where it's, you know, it's this thing you do to sort of punish, to sort of see how much punishment you can take, as opposed to something that you, like, savor and appreciate, and, like, it, I feel like that's a pretty good analogy, because so much of, ooh, like, if you think about how, like, people who just, like, certain types of people who just, you know, legally become of age to drink or whatever, and talk about going out and getting smashed on whiskey with their friends. And it's like, yeah, cool, that's a thing you can do and enjoy, but, like, it's a waste of good whiskey. Like, and,
Got smushed. Wow.
I got really, really smushed. That's okay. This shield's pretty cool. I wonder if I can get it. Probably. I mean, not necessarily in this run, but in principle, it's probably an item that is droppable. Don't know how any of the player characters in this universe could possibly wield it, but yeah, it's it is getting a little bit late here. It's about 9 o'clock my time, about midnight Eastern time.
It is. I'm a sleepy boo.
And I think, like, I'm gonna try to advance to the next area if I can, in the next couple of minutes here. But if I can't, then we've still made progress, and I've still gotten some fun out of this experience.
Yeah, I mean, we got past the first boss. We're right outside the second boss, so I think we've done a valiant effort.
Okay. Maybe I can just chip away at him with fire. Oh, nope. Alright, well, let's get him out in the open here. Whoop. Okay. Woo. Hits twice. Hits twice. Ow! Let's see. Maybe, now that I've got you out here, I can just run past you. How about that? Yoink! Disengage. Whee! Was there a thing up here? There is. Firekeeper Soul. Cool. Yoink! Oh! I died. But I got the thing.
You got the thing. Good job.
Alright. There's an open door across the hallway from this, though.
That was a good death. Wow.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere.
Blonk. It was pretty good, pretty good. So we're gonna run out there, and I'm just gonna ignore that guy, and I'm gonna run straight across and see if I can get through the door and what waits for us on the other side of the door, because I actually don't remember this section of the game very well. So let us proceed. Oh, there's stairs. Stairs. Up the stairs. Whoop! Whee! Oh, I sort of vaguely remember something about this now. That guy just summons more mobs. Let's climb. Really just kind of taking a Hail Mary on this. Let's keep climbing. Must go faster. Must go faster. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see.
Oh man, the buffed minions, they hit so hard. Holy cow. Alright, good luck.
Yeah. I forgot that this is where the boss arena is.
Yep.
So... yeah. Well, we're gonna die, but at least we'll get to see this cutscene.
I believe in you.
God, the gargoyles are such a cool design. Such a cool design.
Yeah, I like them. They're pretty good.
Yeah. I remember this fight and how it kind of like trolls you, because you go in here thinking, oh shoot, I didn't have the I didn't equip the last resin I had. I know they're weak to that, but
They are weak to that.
I only have one because I wasted it on the Taurus demon. Not Taurus demon. Whatever the Minotaur guy is. Maybe it's Taurus demon.
It is Taurus Demon. You're right. See, on the plus side, think of it this way. You're probably going to die this time since it's your first time fighting them anyway.
Right,
And
but
so
I have
if
no
you
soul.
used it-
Oh. And so if I had used it, what?
If you had used it this time, it probably would have been wasted anyway.
Yeah. Woo! Ow. Whoop. Well, and that's it for that's it for that, folks. So rip us.
Ripperoonie.
But that was good. I had fun. I hope you guys did as well. Probably won't be streaming tomorrow. And then during the week, I hope to resume some Sunless Sea. Just short little bedtime story things. But thank you for joining me, David. And
Yes, indeed. Always happy to.
and you're doing Dragon Quest Builders and stuff, so hopefully we'll tune into you when that happens. And thank you everyone for coming by. Maverinthia, thanks for stopping by, and everyone else in chat. Grimeow, of course, always a pleasure to have you in chat. And yeah, I'm heading offline, but I hope you all have a fabulous weekend and a good night. So take care.
everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye.